This 39 Dunedin News Bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on 39 Dunedin News, manpower is needed to get the odd vintage vehicle underway in the Brighton rally. Wet conditions catch motorists out on steep city streets as the dry weather gives way. And we take a look at what's next for Otago Museum after the success of the planetarium. Good evening, Dunedin. I'm Rebecca Dupree. Rainy conditions failed to dampen the spirits of those taking part in the 62nd Dunedin to Brighton Veteran Vehicle Run. Getting out of the starting blocks was an issue for some of the vehicles, but it was nothing a little manpower couldn't overcome.
Restorers of the 1916 Dennis fire engine knew they'd probably need a helping hand at the start of the Dunedin to Brighton rally. Once it was pushed into place, it was just a matter of a quick tow and it was away. Organiser Tony Devereaux says he's never seen conditions quite like it in the 20 years he's been involved.
Generally, these cars were doing this all 100 years ago and it's no different now. Some of the bits are a bit older and a lot of the drivers are getting older too, I have to admit, myself excluded.
It wasn't just four-wheeled vehicles lining up, with some early motorcycles dating from 1908 burning rubber. Mayor Dave Cull and MC Dougal Stevenson saw the vehicles off from the starting line. The owner of a 1913 Overland was resigned to the fact he was going to get wet.
Well, it could be quite slippery, so you just keep going and you really don't know. I mean, the old Magneto might get a bit of water in it or something, so water's always a problem when you're out in one of these open cars, and they're old. It's a 1913, so it's over a century old. You just hope it keeps going, and if it doesn't, you stop on the side of the road and fix it.
Quinn gets a lot of comments about his fully restored car because of its rarity.
A couple of racebouts like mine, but it's just a good open air travelling car. They were quite popular in the early 1900s. There was a few brought out here and they were actually manufactured in Australia for a while as well. So it's a good old car.
The traditional route to Brighton was changed this year, but it was expected cars would make the journey in good time. Dee Karen, 39 Dunedin News.
Motorists on steep streets around the city encountered slippery conditions today. There were some reports of a vehicle in View Street attempting to do a U-turn and becoming unstuck. The Dunedin City Council Roading Division did not receive any complaints about the road, but would like to remind drivers that road surfaces can be greasy when wet, especially after long periods of heat. The Northern Royal Albatross colony at Arrowhead has welcomed its first chick of the season. Department of Conservation Rangers will be checking on the nests several times a day. The first 48 hours after cracking the shell are critical. 125 albatross have been spotted this season since September, with 5 birds returning for the first time. Visitors to Otago Museum this summer have had their eyes towards the skies. The $1 million planetarium has been a sellout success with visitors of all ages, but staff say there's even more to look forward to on the horizon.
Space, the final frontier. There's been 7,000 visitors to the Otago Museum's planetarium in its first month, going to the edge of the universe and back. And with such high interest, it's pushing staff to set their sights even higher.
We are hoping this year to be able to deliver on our promise of a 3D planetarium, so it'll be the only 3D planetarium in New Zealand, and we're looking at some options of what shows we get in for that.
She says it's been fairly smooth sailing behind the scenes delivering the content, but for some visitors it's an experience they weren't expecting.
We don't have a telescope unfortunately in there, but we do have a very fantastic representation of the sky, and it's 360 degrees, so all the way around and you're immersed right inside it.
With 3 exciting shows on offer, exploring the universe has never been easier. And it's not just the younger generation taking an interest.
We definitely have a lot more adults than we do through Discovery World, so it's proving to be quite popular with older people as well as younger people. It is really a family experience, so everybody gets something a little bit different out of it, from very small children to very elderly people and everybody in between.
With the school holidays nearly finished, staff hope to tailor their program to the newly arriving tertiary students, giving everyone an opportunity to go to infinity and beyond. Dee Karen, 39 Dunedin News.
Still to come on 39 Dunedin News, we find out what type of aircraft will be on display in the Wings and Wheels event, and we hit the streets to check up on your goals for 2016.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell menswear, it fits.
The team at Caltex North care more about you than just putting fuel in your tank. They care about you and your family. At the Caltex Valley Workshop, the skilled service team care about your safety, extending the life of your car and helping you live more economically. There's a range of modern equipment to give comprehensive warrant of fitness checks and servicing to your vehicle. Come visit your only local in North East Valley and receive 10% off when you book your warrant and service together. That's your friendly Caltex Valley Workshop, 134 North Road, or book online at caltexvalley.co.nz.
Chiropractic care is a drug-free way of sorting out stress and pain by getting your spine in line with body and brain. At Mosgiel Chiropractic and Wellbeing, we provide family chiropractic care. Feel taller, lighter and brighter. Call Mosgiel Chiropractic and Wellbeing today, 484-7272.
Mobility scooters Otago. Mobility scooters, new and used, electric manual wheelchairs, strollers and walkers. Free home demonstration and delivery. Call Tony on 03 455 2875 or visit our showroom, 211 Kinneedwood Street, opposite Westpac.
Get along to the Wings and Wheels Open Day, Sunday the 17th of January at Taieri Airfield. With over 600 historic vehicles on display, plus vintage and modern planes, loads of free kids entertainment, plane and helicopter rides, demos, stalls, delicious food and live music. That's Wings and Wheels Open Day 2016.
McClellan Refrigeration is your one-stop shop for heat pumps in Dunedin. We have a range of heating, air conditioning and refrigeration solutions. We also have 20 years experience. McClellan Refrigeration, call us on 477 0088.
I understand now how economics can affect global warming.
And I've found out how grass growth in New Zealand affects Fashion Week in Milan.
I can even tell you how smartphone technology affects the survival of mountain gorillas.
Sorry.
Because at the Otago Business School, it's not just about the world of business, it's how business affects the world.
I'm Kim. Michaela.
David. And this is our place in the world.
Take your place in the world.
At your locally owned and operated Veggie Boys store, we've got fresh produce daily, fruit, veggies and more. Competitive prices are just one of the reasons people come to us in all seasons. Convenient locations and friendly crew, Veggie Boys Dunedin, come try something new. Stores in the north, the south, be our guest, Centre City as well to serve you the best. Daily specials on produce that are hard to beat, all tasty and healthy and all good to eat. Don't forget we've also got your milk, bread and meat. Veggie Boys Dunedin, you're guaranteed a treat.
From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books. With the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
Here's something else to look forward to sinking your teeth into every weekend with the Otago Daily Times, the Weekend Mix, your guide to what's hot in fashion, entertainment, food and more. New weekend magazine in your ODT. Pick up your copy this Saturday.
Welcome back. The Reserve Bank's decision to cut the official cash rate to 2.5% could spell a fall in home loan rates. It says the key economic factors behind the cut relate to the global economic situation, the rising dollar and strong immigration. But its monetary policy statement highlights 4 key risks: the continuation of high immigration, El Nino conditions leading to drought, falling export prices and consumers spending more freely. The Taieri airfield will be abuzz with all manner of flying machines this weekend for the Wings and Wheels Open Day. The Otago Aero Club is heavily involved in the day, and member Wayne Cunningham joins us now to tell us more. Good evening, Wayne.
Good evening.
Tell us about the Aero Club's involvement.
The Aero Club hosts its own Wings and Wheels every so often. So this for us is a huge event. It's the first time that we've actually been involved with such a large amount of vehicles, over 600 cars. And we see this as a fantastic opportunity to showcase our aircraft alongside these cars.
How will this compare to previous events?
We're hoping it's going to be huge. I mean, 600 cars of all types, makes and models, and also aircraft on the ground at the one time, along with there's going to be free entertainment for children as well. It's going to be a huge day, and we hope that the public of Otago get behind it.
Now, how many aircraft are we likely to see?
Well, we have approximately 80 aircraft based at the airfield. We're hoping we'll have at least half of those. And they're going to be all sorts from bantam aircraft, light aircraft, home builts, and also general aviation aircraft as well.
Will they all be in the air at some stage?
Well, we're hoping to have a good number flying throughout the day. And there'll also be opportunities there for the public to go for rides in the aircraft as well.
Any special aircraft attending?
Yes, there certainly is. We have a de Havilland Domini from Mandeville coming up, and that aircraft is a twin engine, and that's going to be offering rides to the public as well.
Helicopters?
Yes, definitely. Heli Otago, they're absolutely wonderful with their support, and they'll be offering rides throughout the day as well.
How close to the public is the action going to be?
Really close. We will have a barrier alongside the airfield, which will be obviously manned by Aero Club members, and there's going to be great vantage points right the way through.
Does the inclement weather affect the running of this event in any way?
Look, weather flying it depends on the weather, but look, we're all hoping for fine weather on the day, and we've got our fingers crossed.
Do you have to get special permission to use airspace for an event like this?
The airspace around the Taieri airfield, we're allowed to do circuits and fly around there. We're on radios. We do everything to the letter of the law, so there's no issues there.
Excellent.
Yep.
You better give us some details. What time, when and where, how?
It's on Sunday, starts at 10 o'clock at the Taieri airfield, and there'll be signage to show people how to get there. It's going to be a huge day. This is something very, very special for us. We've worked hard. The people that run the historic motoring have worked really hard, and we're really looking forward to it. So get behind us.
Excellent, and I think the weather's looking okay on Sunday.
Oh, I hope so.
So you just be lucky there. Wayne Cunningham from the Otago Aero Club. Good luck for Sunday. Thanks very much for your time.
Thanks very much.
After the break on 39 Dunedin News, we ask what your goals are for 2016, and we'll check out weekend surf conditions.
Help delay the signs of ageing with Collagen Plus from Silverhorn. Collagen Plus helps supplement your body's own natural production of collagen, giving you firmer, healthier, younger looking skin, shinier, healthier hair and stronger nails. It's restoring your beauty from within, and it's great value. 3-month supply, that's 180 capsules, is just $98. We'll pay the courier charge to you, and we'll give you a luxurious face cream as well. Beauty from the inside and the outside. Give us a call today, 0800 502 402.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Mosgiel Mowers Plus can help you with products to make your garden maintenance jobs easier. Lawn mowers, ride-ons, chainsaws, line trimmers. Sales and service are our specialty. Mosgiel Mowers Plus. Phone 489 3572 22B Gordon Road, Mosgiel.
They've got all. It's all about our customer care, great food, great coffee, and supported by some awesome staff. We think it's really important that the customers, when they come in here, have a good experience and leave wanting to come back. And I think in a nutshell, that's what the good oil is all about.
Hedges are something we almost take for granted. A good hedge needs regular maintenance to look its best and to add value and character to your property. For all your hedge care needs. Call the team at SGC Services on 0800 783 453.
From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books. With the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
The team at Caltex North care more about you than just putting fuel in your tank. They care about you and your family. At the Caltex Valley Workshop, the skilled service team care about your safety, extending the life of your car and helping you live more economically. There's a range of modern equipment to give comprehensive warrant of fitness checks and servicing to your vehicle. Come visit your only local in North East Valley and receive 10% off when you book your warrant and service together. That's your friendly Caltex Valley Workshop, 134 North Road, or book online at caltexvalley.co.nz.
Pallet fires are growing in popularity in Otago, with people who want a clean and efficient form of home heating. The sight of a burning flame without the problems of chopping, stacking and carting wood around is a winner. Pallet fires, so easy, so efficient.
Get along to the Wings and Wheels Open Day, Sunday the 17th of January at Taieri Airfield, with over 600 historic vehicles on display, plus vintage and modern planes, loads of free kids entertainment, plane and helicopter rides, demos, stalls, delicious food and live music. That's Wings and Wheels Open Day 2016.
Pregnant? Need to talk? 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Pregnancy counselling services are here to help. It's free, it's confidential. Call us now on 0800 773 462.
Welcome back. Well, this week we've been sending our Word on the Street team around the city to find out what you've been up to over the summer break. And one question we asked was what your goals are for 2016.
I haven't really given it much thought. I'm not really a resolution man, so no, I'll just take it as it comes.
I'm moving down to Invercargill shortly to work in the hospital as a physiotherapist, so that's probably the biggest thing for me. No particular goals, just be fit and healthy.
Every year's a big year, every year's a good year. Yep. Yeah, I'll be 70 this year, so.
No, none significant. Just cruise along like last year, 15.
No. Really? Yes. But they're sort of vague.
No.
No. No.
Just carry on as normal?
Yeah. Get a laptop and get some, get an internet connection. Hopefully I hope to graduate actually.
Yes, we've got just some simple goals, keep it simple. But you know, the main one is to have fun and be happy, isn't it?
Get fit.
Yeah.
Getting a puppy. We've got a puppy.
Big year, yeah. Lots of Renos planned for the house, and yeah, he's got age now, so he'll be out and doing heaps of stuff. So yeah, really looking forward to it actually.
Yeah, quite a few.
That was a Christmas present.
Yes, it was too, for the kids.
Picking a puppy up next week, so yeah, a dog year.
But I'm having all the difficulty in the world choosing what to do, so we'll see what happens.
Doing my honours in theatre, and so that's going to be quite busy, and I'm also taking on a couple of new jobs that I haven't been in previous years, so that'll be a bit of a challenge.
I just got myself a job, so work hard at that, so yeah.
Keep working, pass my course from last year.
No, not a whole lot of aspirations.
And yeah, it'll be cool. Getting more organised is going to be my big goal for this year. Yeah.
This year, it's NCA level 2, so pass. And hopefully endorse with excellence.
I guess in general is just trying to help people out the best I can. Be kind, smile a bit more. So, yeah.
I'm hoping to get in to go to an Olympiad over in Vietnam and also a London Science Forum, so fingers crossed.
Brilliant.
I don't beat that. Probably just getting my license, driving license, and Just like being happy with what I do and not freaking out about the future. Yeah.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on 39 Dunedin News. The 62nd annual Dunedin to Brighton Veteran Vehicle Rally got underway in soggy conditions, with some needing a push at the start. Motorists encountered some tricky driving conditions on steep streets around the city after a long period of fine weather. And the success of the recently opened planetarium at Otago Museum is encouraging staff to deliver on a promise for a 3D experience. It's time now to take a look at what's going to be in tomorrow's Otago Daily Times, and Phil Somerville joins us and he's got a picture. Good evening.
Yes, a lovely picture, Rebecca. The photographer and reporter went out to Arrowhead today to take a picture of the first albatross chick of the season. And lo and behold, they were out there and watched the second chick burst out of its egg. Wow. And there's a couple of pictures to go with this one, and it's really cute. And you'd noticed before the huge feet of the mother.
Yes.
So,
very protective.
That's really nice.
Isn't that lovely?
And the rain today, we're looking at that. There's been a fair bit in Dunedin and some in North Otago, not so much in the west. So we've looked around the province because we know that other places are really, really dry. Back in the paper, page 26 of all places, I saw this black and white picture from the Evening Star of the old railway yards and a bridge that they used to have across the railway lines, and some history advocates are saying, well, let's restore that footbridge. So there's an article about that. Weekend tomorrow, the mix is back with travel, food, fashion, you name it, all sorts. And and of course the cars, they're a big feature, and the Wings and Wheels is on this weekend, so as usual for a Saturday, lots and lots going on.
Jam-packed. Thank you, Phil. That's tomorrow's ODT. And for those of you keen to head to the beach, here are the local surf conditions.
Today the weather outside is pretty wet and the surf conditions are not the best. The waves have dropped from the beginning of the week and the messy conditions have returned. High tide is at 8:10 with low tide earliest today around 2:12 p.m. The outside air temperature is 13 degrees with rain to continue for the rest of the afternoon. The water temperature in Dunedin is 14.4 degrees, currently warmer than outside. First up down at Brighton, the swells are just below a metre with some sets bringing in the odd good wave. The swimmers have stayed away today with the rain and the cold southerly winds are blowing. At St Clair, the surf has dropped from earlier in the week with the surf conditions running at a later start. The southerly wind is quite gusty at the water's edge. Further down at St Kilda, the conditions are messy, surf is a metre, a few strong currents with no swimmers or surfers about now. The trough is close in, so that will keep lifeguards busy if people sent themselves for a swim. Down at Warrington, the surf is pretty small, currently under half a metre. The conditions are glassy with no wind. It would be perfect if had this swell been bigger. Forecast for Saturday and Sunday at Brighton, St Clair and St Kilda shows they will be the best places to visit, with the waves expected to grow. Clear forecast for tomorrow. That'll be the best time to get out and enjoy it.
And it's time now for local weather.
This weather report proudly brought to you in association with Silverhorns College and Plus.
And here is today's City View. It's taken over sports grounds at Otago. And around the city at 3 o'clock today, 13 degrees in the central city and 12 for both the Gardens and the Tyree. To the situation, and over the weekend an unstable trough of low pressure will develop in the Tasman. It's going to rev up on Monday and Tuesday with a humid northerly flow over the country. To the forecast for the main towns in the lower South Island for tomorrow, fine weather with sou'westers for Invercargill, Gore and Te Anau. A fine day awaits Alexandra, little wind there with a high of 18. And a fine day also for Queenstown, Wanaka and Twizel, all expecting 18 degrees. A little bit of cloud about for Oamaru with 15. In Dunedin tonight, showers clearing and an overnight low of 7. Tomorrow, cloud breaking, sunny periods increasing, cool southerlies dying out with 15 degrees. And on Sunday, my pick for washing day, fine and sunny with northerlies and a high of 21. To the Otago Pallet Fires tidal and fishing information, high tide tomorrow morning is at around 20 to 10. Low tide on Sunday afternoon is at 20 to 6. And fishing conditions are a write-off for this weekend. Find something else to do. And that is local news for this week. We will leave you tonight with some shots of local flora, and we'll see you again on Monday. Have a lovely weekend. Good night.
This 39 Dunedin News Bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.